Good evening, good night, good morning, good afternoon, worldwide. Renegade, there the man when afraid man in the wilderness. Keep it real and honest, money, no tabloid. Alright, so we say Big Mama them a run out. One of them a run out. Yeah. I come off I spread them propaganda too, And then it hurt me when you say PMP allow this shit. I'm gonna call you out there, man. Damien. You allow too much bullshit right now. You allow too much bullshit. Yeah. You see, sometimes you just come out and you just do something. And believe me, the diaspora not too pretty. You can't have your name and kill yourself. You do it when I have nothing to do with you neither, Because you know, say, 2020, you that chill the thing down there and you lose all council, right? I know that a virgin had won back 6. And you go down there say you want this and that and I follow some people and look bullshit. Go what I see better. But let me clear up something with Marky G. A virgin write me something and say, Muta. I don't know if I Baruta. I say Marky G agree with Andrew Ones for carrying the people them in Jamaica, they deported. Lie. You see, when you leave Australia a while too, because the GLP blogger them put up these things, splice off piece, and put it up. The sperm whale, in famous, I'm sure the sperm whale are famous to do this. Because I've got to close up some things in idea right now. But Big Mama them has spread them rumor too, Big Mama they have spread them rumor. I'm just going to show you them. Right? But Damien, you give them fire for flow. I remember, let me tell you, in the truth thing, nobody think about no leader right now. Don't wait. Nobody not going to back you. This is not 2020 neither. And by the way, the tape we released 2020, I really Lisa you talk about, you talk about unity with Mark. You see JLP them spin it. So why you don't listen to the JLP? Make a play it to you. Why you don't listen to them and I feel ego? You have better sense than this, You have better sense than this. Andrew, I destroyed the place. I'm going to pardon and tell lie. For to do this. I don't know why they talk about doing violence. Him to retire from politics. You hear me? Phone behavior not going to work. We see this, I want to hear what it straight. I remember, we didn't have the news media down there. And we're not afraid for all and accountable neither, Yes. I will put you in an Andrew category. I we're not play with him none at all. We don't play with him none at all. So, the race we're going with it. Let me show you a little bit. Let me show you something. So, that one, that's sperm whale, yeah. When I know them things at way, because make me keep it real around here. Yeah? With the sperm whale, show yourself. Because more people see you and them know who we attack. Yeah, that's sperm whale, yeah. That's the same one, yeah. And he must put up back that and I run with it. When I watch the MO, that's sperm whale, yeah. And him, you notice? When I see the name like a Buster, name Clark and Buster, man, just watch the name. Yeah? 2 surname. That's sperm whale, yeah. Yeah? Him love going out with things and they have some other man going out with things and put up garbage. See? We see Big Mama going out with this too. Yeah. We see Big Mama. Remember, the place mash up, But this is what them want. I remember them not get nothing around here. Damien, come out, stop par with them. You condemn the thing because there is no challenge. You can't challenge Mark and win, in your career. So, just hear what I tell you. You cannot. The diaspora, never have a bird in the car, and I tell you, so every man in a tell you, anything go up against Mark Wallet right now, I worries. And then we never not talk about that. But to show Big Mama them a build life. And you sit down and feel out. Because you know better than this. See Draws Davis run out here. You saw them though? Them put up the people them there so. Then Big Mama sit here again. Yeah, see what them I say? Yes. And you see all of this. A Big Mama that I'm big nasty thinking Draws Davis. And you know come and you crush these things. Yeah? Like you cannot challenge Mark Gold. There is none can challenge Mark Gold and win. That may make no sense. And we need some real people now up there and they've got no make no sense. And nobody in the diaspora are down there, so our family members will sit down and make one destroy the PMP when the country are mash up. Who have ulterior motive, go away from now. Right? Just go away. Yeah, man. See? Go, just move and lift up from early. Right? In the tape where the JLP, them, the blogger, them say, them leak. And about them attack my goal. That was a lie, though, you know. I play the tape in the entire, I play the full tape for you. And I eat that, when I eat that one, them put it out. You have to listen good. Remember play back Mark Golding first. Where them I run with, where the blogger them I run with. And so my brethren just tell me, say, up to Muta come out and I say, Mark Golding in that. See that? Look, not my word, look here. Me like showing you know, because I remember me not do tabloid. Now I do not tabloid, look. When I send Marky G's speech to you, I heard Muta saying on his show that Marky G is in agreement with Kanjo, with the third country national. Muta, you should know better because the man, you can't depend radio, you know better. And the man, Mark Golding, doing speech and the conference, and you hear the conference, yeah, and you could have listened it back, and then you come out with something. You're that goddamn, you're that piece of shit to in a motor. You feel fuck off. Everyone around Puduna, you know. Oh, it's a fool, man. RFM for fire, you know, man. You're too much, you're too big and fool too, you know. You hear him? Make me play the speech for you know. Because a JP like I put it out. And if I run with that too, that's only what I want to tell, man. I'm going to play what them put out. Them put up this, I'm going to play the speech for you now. Play this.
It is a fact that the US are a close ally of ours and have been very helpful to us in many ways, including after Hurricane Melissa. And if they have a serious problem and they're asking for our assistance, I wouldn't likely ignore that or reject that. It is a fact that the
I would not like, I reject it. And that sound like a complete speech to you. So I'm asking you, you know who asked him that? Look you now. A Pampa Fish asked him that, you know. A Papa Fish from one, a Big Mama asked him. See the clip here? See that?
Leader has requested that you actually be present the next time around physically.
Next time, don't send a request at 11 o'clock in the night. But, Mr. Golding, a quick question. I had the opportunity to speak with Dr. Wheatley's lawyer yesterday, Abe Dabdoob, and he suggested that he intends to call for the intervention of the DPP in this.
By the way, and him alone, this, the people, them sick grand customer, especially the three-story property must, you know. The one big dirty thinking water give me, you know. Can't he put the perfume thing to, you know? Me see it. Me have it so much big dirty thinking Marlon water. Yeah? Where me Magan? That piece of shit. And him have the same thing. So when them to cut it, why you hear where Golding said that you motor, you could have a look on the speech yourself. I want thing with me, you know. Me like facts check my thing then. But you the earth in stone age. I see them say them come out with chain, you run out and go on like you know the tune. And you know the tune, but Africa make a bag of money out, I see you with the chain then. And you run out with the bag of fuck. All the time you do this, you know. You have to stop it now, you know. Stop it. Stop it, man. What happened to you? Stop it now, man. Fuck that now. About motor, you have to go sit on one side, man. Listen what Mark Golding said. Yeah? You splice a piece and you run with it and say, him agree. He never agree with nothing. Him tell you, say, him that help them out, what and what, but, and this, he will not do it. Him tell you plain right here. Them cut off the part when him say it's a fact. And him run and the one of them look on it and just run with it. Him say, I agree with Andrew. You fucking ass. Let me teach him something. Look here. I'm going to play it more than one time. Watch out.
Matter and for a full forensic audit of the Integrity Commission's report. I want your reaction.
Papa Fish, you can't big and nasty looking so and so, you know. Go do something for your voice, man. Me not like you, I just have a play, me now. Oh, your voice sound like a pip quick to you. Look at your body and look at your fucking dirty thinking voice. You hear it? A Pampa Fish, you know. From the abyss. Yes. I'm going to go and play this.
And do you, under those circumstances, have any concern about the way that report and the information contained it was carried out by the Integrity Commission? And further, on the matter of the TCN, I just want a clear position from the opposition as to would you support such an agreement between the United States and Jamaica, or are you against it? I just want a clear position.
Are you against it? If me don't know why they come ask a question, and you notice, when them ask it, then them splice it. This is what Big Mama them do all the time. Them are germs. Them are just waste. When we look on Big Mama them, I look on jazz and Dettol and bleach and acid and all kind of things, you know. Them they are wasting a man. And you have to clean it. Them spread germs. And you have to clean them up. Yeah? Yeah, that's the smart word in answer. Please, hear this.
From the opposition on that matter.
In terms of the report of the Integrity Commission, there's nothing in it that I have seen that suggests anything other than temperance, patience, but thoroughness in how they approached that investigation. It was going on for many years. Yes. Dr. Wheatley was given many opportunities to substantiate the issues which he failed to substantiate. Mr. Dabdoo is his lawyer, and it's his job to represent him as best he can. I don't, you know, that doesn't mean a lot to me as a lawyer. You know, I expect that is what I mean. But the facts are what the facts are. The investigation is complete. Certain findings have been made. Dr. Wheatley has been recommended for prosecution. The charges are serious, and he must step down. If proceedings are brought or initiatives started which result in a change to that situation, then the situation may warrant further adjustment. But as it stands now, and as it will stand for a while, I'm fairly confident he should not be in the cabinet of the country. On the, what was the other thing? The TCN? Well, you know, all I can say is I'm very uncomfortable with the idea of...
The first thing he said, I'm very uncomfortable with the idea. Wanna hear? Can I say them that him, you know, you work with the company, you do this, but I'm tell you why he wanna do it. Them cut out the little part, and now them around say him same that I do it with Antonis. When you and the way them big and stink and full, you're easy before now I'm gonna show you all them lie to the world, you know. Yeah? And I'll move a part of the lie too. Big Mama and all. So them send Pampa Fish to ask a question. Yeah? Yeah? And then when them ask a question, them cut out them slice off piece. You hear what I'm saying? Look a while. Listen to the whole thing. Listen. Mama play about that. So I'm telling him uncomfortable. Listen.
Well, you know, all I can say is I'm very uncomfortable with the idea of entering into an arrangement like this.
I'm uncomfortable to enter an arrangement like this. So I'm talking about overall now. Yeah, if them ask you something with a do it. But this, him not do this. Him say it. You hear what I'm saying? The first word come out of the man's mouth. I'm uncomfortable with this. I remember a lie and talk diplomatic, but you hear him say plain. Continue.
And he should not be in the cabinet of the country.
Listen.
On the, what was the other thing? The TCN? Well, you know, all I can say is I'm very uncomfortable with the idea of entering into an arrangement like this, where the legal aspects of it are unsettled. And I would have personally would have been inclined to certainly await the ruling of the Supreme Court on it before going
and then I'm going to move why I'm going to do it again.
Going any further.
I'm say it's illegal. You know the Supreme Court? I'm tell Andrew that. So if I even as a lie, I'm tell him that this is uncomfortable. Listen again now.
It is a fact that the US are a close ally of ours and have been very helpful to us in many ways, including after Hurricane Melissa. And if they have a serious problem and they're asking for our assistance, I wouldn't lightly ignore that or reject that. But I would be very concerned about the risks that Jamaica is assuming from doing it.
You hear what I'm saying? But I would concern about the risk, and I'm tell you, say, I'm going to do it. Yeah? If you ask me something, he might tell you in a diplomatic. But here, I'm very concerned on the risk. Yeah?
And some of those have been discussed already today. The possibility of persons coming here that the screening doesn't actually completely thoroughly cover whatever risks they may present to the Jamaican public and so on. So, you know, I don't want to definitively say, because I don't know what, when a government is dealing with a situation, they are privy to information that we, opposition, simply don't know. The public doesn't know either. And, you know, I'm mindful of that. But I would say that certainly, while the legalities of the situation remain unclear, I would have been reluctant to commit Jamaica to that.
When does say Kawhi, I'd be reluctant to commit Jamaica to that. You hear it? No, that him does say. If me reluctant, that me not, him no want to commit it. And no can speak in a lawyer term, him say him that be reluctant. He might tell him, say, hey, it's illegal, and me that be reluctant. He might tell Andrew, you know. If them say him agree. If him agree, him will not talk this way. You hear when you're submarine? Eh? To commit Jamaica to that. Eh? You hear? Play it back.
Jamaican public and so on. So, you know, I don't want to definitively say, because I don't know what, when a government is dealing with a situation, they are privy to information that we, opposition, simply don't know. The public doesn't know either. And, you know, I'm mindful of that. But I would say that certainly, while the legalities of the situation remain unclear, I would have been reluctant to commit Jamaica to that.
I could be reluctant if it say yes. He might carry them in the place, they might come. I could see this. Reluctant. Yeah? To be reluctant means to be unwilling, hesitant, disinclined to do something. So, him no want to do it. Him say him no want, him not do it. Him reluctant for him for commit them. Him not commit them to it. Him want to do it. Them cut out the whole of this. Yeah. Them cut out the whole of this. And play the part where him just say, well, if them ask me. And the whole of them run with that. And that the man did say. The man I tell him now commit. If me feel reluctant, me will reluctant. And I tell about the legality. Andrew might tell him, say leave that alone. You might tell him up front and say, well, go all out. Because you know you stand. You say, them have a legality of going in as a liar. You don't want to do that. You know, and say, reluctant to commit the country to that. And you say, well, reluctant mean. Eh? In that say, yes, man, make them take them, carry them in. See? But them cut out that little piece there, you know. And have you me look at the guy, Robert, when him, tree. And then so fool, me have the original and them are play around the tree. Three of them are do it. The one of them are do it. Up to Motor take it up. Up to Motor take it up. Same agree with Anjo. This sound like a man agree with Anjo.
And I have serious misgivings about the legality of it, given...
And I have serious misgivings about the legality of it. It sound like a man I say, yes, Anjo, can it come? He might tell Anjo, say, yo, this is trouble, you know. He might tell him. You hear this? We looked at serious. Yeah. Play it back again. Yes, yeah.
Thoroughly cover whatever risks they may present to the Jamaican public and so on.
You not trust them like a criminal because they know about it. You might talk in a lie to them. Them cut out one part. I want me look. The three story the hippopotamus carried, and the one of them run out with it said Mark will in agree. This sound like a man that agree to Andrew Wallace. Eh? You hear this? Play again.
So, you know, I don't want to definitively say, because I don't know what, when a government is dealing with a situation, they are privy to information that we, opposition, simply don't know. The public doesn't know either. And, you know, I'm mindful of that. But I would say that certainly, while the legalities of the situation remain unclear, I would have been reluctant to commit Jamaica to that. And I have serious misgivings about the legality of it, given how other jurisdictions where this matter has been addressed at the highest level judicially have found it not to be something which is lawful. So
it's something to be lawful, you know, lawful. So he might tell you so much word, him go around and tell you, him not with it. A liar taught this. You hear this? Yeah, you must understand, yeah. Too many don't Sultan. So you hear the Sultan, but them have it. Remember, you know, the guy, whatever ulterior motive, that are the what agit. Remember, I meet up in the Senate, you know, I stink it up, you know. Him put it on film thing too, you know, that motor. Where you can do your own research, brother. You are following and said Mark Golding agree with Andrew and it's carrying the people them. Him sound like him agree with that, Malaya. He might tell about the legality of it. Him now commit Jamaica to this and the reluctant. And what the mighty US, you know, brought them for about here and tell them, I'll be reluctant. To commit. Because when you commit to something, you know, so you have to do it, you know. You hear him tell you? And the legality of it and the mindful of it and everything. Imagine a liar term. He never say him agree with it. He never said that. Yeah?
that alone gives me a reason to be cautious in how to proceed.
Yeah, the last part, that alone give me reason to cautious how to proceed. This sound like a man that say, yes, carrying the 10,000 and carry them come. Him did say it? No. No. Yes? Yeah. But this is what them do. The all front of your face and where you have the clippings like this. The man, them go and take out peace. Me no mind, you know. Because me like sit down and dissect them and show you, so them are liar. And liar, them are thief, liar, them are scumbag, them are pedophile, them are everything that's bad. Them is germs. You understand? You hear what the man say? Him line it out why him reluctant. Him want to come at the country. And to come at the country already him sign. You hear him say I'm going to come at Jamaica to it. And he might tell you why. Him tell you over on a normal level, a country come to your ear, you'd listen to them, of course. But this case, he tell you the legality, I tie up in a court, him reluctant, he now commit the country, and him have serious concern. So I'm tell you, up front, yeah? Them take out the little part, and the one of them have it a show, it said, him say. Me tell you, say them are nasty this. And then the first thing this them do on talk about Marky G neither, I know. Not the first. But when me have this carpet and me hear where him say keenly, him and Angela say the same thing. Angela say nothing like this. And a matter of fact, come and tell us, so them come to me and them carry helicopter and carry food. So when them ask me, where we them a transit. Yeah, a matter of fact. Let me play something else on this. Yeah.
And just one more, if you'll allow me.
I allow you to ask some more questions. Move, go away. Go away. Let me hear you, sir. When I'm around you, sir. Hear this.
Okay, thanks. I have another one on the TCM. And I'm framing my question with against the background of the volatility, for a political situation, because one of the questions that I've heard since the whole issue came to light, of course, broken by my colleagues, is this is similar or has similarities to Dr. Peter Phillips' own quote-unquote secret MOU.
And them know have sense to ask a question like, well, she forgot lay some egg, man. She's different from a fowl, man. Go lay some egg, woman. Oh, this should be both secret MOU. You have a place where you have gangs. What do those things? They are prisoner for it. You have president when Jamaica and the president are run over by and then run someone and sit and do things. And you have these are different things completely. These are some people who come from Jamaica. This is about Jamaica interests. So Dr. Philip, that shouldn't even bring up. You know, I bring up this again, ocean wide. And then come and ask the question. You saw them fool? Hear this.
How would you respond to people who say, you know, the PNP has gone down this road of secret MOUs before?
Yeah, but I was talking about this makes sense. But Sarah, I'm going to answer. What kind of secret MOU? When you're carrying people who come from the place that are not supposed about no secret no MOU. This is bullshit. The question must ask them not have no value. But here are the answer.
The existence of MOUs, bilateral MOUs, between countries is not new. They can cover a wide array of subject matter. The ones you're referring to relate to national security. And I think the ones that were entered into back then, when Dr. Phillips was Minister of National Security, related to the sharing of information for persons who were who were suspects for serious criminal activities.
So that are different. Serious criminal act. She asked about all MO. I be a shit them go out and play politics, you know. Now, if I me, hey, but could in politics come around them but wicked, you know. Because she couldn't ask me a question, I tell her I go lay some egg. Then I that you really come and ask me. So then I said, Lonesome, I'm not going to ask the man with honesty. Because if you ask me, things will make sense. Let me hear what Mark Wolin finish say or so.
And facilitated joint intelligence sharing and so on. So that existed then. It probably still exists now. And it's part of the way in which states protect themselves from organized crime and so on. So, I mean, we're not denying that MOUs relating to security have existed in the past. Yes, they have, and they still exist, I'm fairly sure about. Nothing like this exists, though, where you're taking persons who have no connection with Jamaica and you're receiving them because another country doesn't want to have them. That other country has the right and indeed the power to address the situation in the normal way, which is under the immigration laws and international obligations of the country. In this instance, what is being sought is to bring Jamaica and other countries into the affairs of another country, essentially, by saying, please take these people from us.
I remember them ask him one question where he tell the same no and you might tell you about at the same thing. He might tell you say it's wrong. But yes, still them take out one little piece. He must answer the question, them, you know. You hear this? He might tell you what they might do. You hear this? Okay. Same him attack, same place. You clear?
And you deal with them. That's unprecedented. We've never had an MOU dealing with that. We've never had an.
So you know, say I agree with what Andrew do. You hear him say unprecedented, we never have him. Them not play this. Them take out one little piece of motor baruka. You know better than this. It's a piece of shit together. If you go away to man, stop spread your foolishness to man. Wake up, man, brother. Do some investigative journalism and stop the garbage, brother. You must say your name, call him. I don't want to call him. I have to call it to the man. You never know to garbage, so. This is the same press conference. See my burn it out here. About him, I burn it out, you know. We never have that yet. When them talk in a liar term, when I tell you, say, hey, we want to commit to this, and the legality, and him tell you everything. Yeah, because you know, say, you as a listener, I tell you, you're my boy, see my tell you that, same person that tell you, hear this.
Arrangement like that. You may recall that the British government, under the Conservatives, had tried to do something similar, where they were going to send asylum seekers to Rwanda. And that went to the highest court in the United Kingdom, was held to be unlawful. And as I've said already, this third country arrangement is under judicial scrutiny in the US as we speak, and that matter is unresolved. And in fact, to the best of my knowledge, the only ruling of the federal court that exists now is a ruling saying that it's unlawful.
I agree with Andrew, I'm a liar. Remember, I'm better than the one of them, you know. Them ask, Pampa Fish asks one question, she asks, so no hear for herself. He might tell us all, him know it's unlawful. Him say, I'm going to come in the country, and he might tell us it's unlawful. So him don't know it's unlawful and come in the country for carry them in. Him say, no, him don't feel uncomfortable to come in Jamaica to it. And he might tell you right front of you right now, say it's unlawful. The same time, one asks one question, and him answer it. Unlawful. Now you hear me explain, but yes, still them run with the garbage. Let me clear it up. See that?
And that is being appealed. So this is an unprecedented situation, a very peculiar situation, and it's where we find ourselves at the current time. Yeah.
When you hear what I'm telling you, so I'm tell you all the time it's unlawful. And when that's what I'm telling you, you know. This is our Pampa Fish do, you know, come. The last time Pampa Fish go up there, so Portia beat Andrew. Andrew resigned. Andrew thief the leadership from Gaia Yard. Yeah, remember me have that fan video. Where them rush and them think Gaia Yard when we look him win. Thief, it's a underline thief election. Remember him thief the leadership, remember Gaia Yard rush him, you know. And him thief that. At the worst thing. Abuse cause one of them things, you know. Yes? In thieving from Gaia Yard. And yeah, the Anki Panky went go on with and do all kind of things. So Andrew love these things. See? Andrew love these things. Mark Wallen say, I'm going to come in the place, I'm not going to say it's illegal. Same place in the attack. Oh, them getting, them splice one, yeah, well, them splice, look here. Look at them splice out of the whole argument. Hear this, play it back.
US are a close ally of ours and have been very helpful to us in many ways, including after Hurricane Melissa. And if they have a serious problem and they're asking for our assistance, I wouldn't lightly ignore that or reject that. It is a fact that the US are. It is a fact that the US.
If them have a serious problem, but and I'm telling the problem with them have now work. You see what them do? This is the same thing when we just play now. So them take out this and send it round. Yeah? And when you play the whole thing, remember play it back again. You hear this?
Any other questions?
He has gone down this road of secret MOUs before.
Play back that one.
Are close.
Circumstances you've called for him to
Lawyer, and it's its job to represent him. Wheatley has been recommended for prosecution. The charges are serious, and he must step down. He should not be in the cabinet of the country. On the what was the other thing? The TCN. Well, you know, all I can say is I'm very uncomfortable with the idea of entering into an arrangement like this.
Same take the first thing you come out of mouth. I'm uncomfortable for entering something like this. And then him tell you, say, you have a party and the marks, see that try them up. But with this, no. And then him come tell you when the woman asks him, tell you say it's illegal, see me again. See that?
Where the legal aspects of it are unsettled. And I would have personally would have been inclined to certainly await the ruling of the Supreme Court on it before going any further.
Chairman tell Andrew, go wait, don't go no further with this. Even use that and get out of it. Because remember, Andrew can't talk to the US, you know. Them have too much thing for him. So Andrew could have use that now and say, well, through the legality, we don't want to go no further. Instead of him do that, him sign him you and everything already. Yes, continue.
It is a fact that the US are a close ally of ours and have been very helpful to us in many ways, including after Hurricane Melissa. And if they have a serious problem and they're asking for our assistance, I wouldn't lightly ignore that or reject that. But I would be very concerned about the risks that Jamaica is assuming from doing it. And some of those have been discussed already today. The possibility of persons coming here that the screening doesn't actually completely thoroughly cover whatever risks they may present to the Jamaican public and so on. So, you know, I don't want to definitively say, because I don't know when a government is dealing with a situation, they are privy to information that we, opposition, simply don't know. The public doesn't know either. And, you know, I'm mindful of that. But I would say that certainly, while the legalities of the situation remain unclear, I would have been reluctant to commit Jamaica to that.
So if a man now commit the country to that, where I tell you, he might tell you, say, well, we'll do something for them, but not this.
And I have serious misgivings about the legality of it, given how other jurisdictions where this matter has been addressed at the highest level judicially have found it not to be something which is lawful. So that
it's not lawful.
That alone gives me a reason to be cautious in how to proceed.
And just one more, if you'll allow me.
We don't allow you nothing. Go away, man. You don't look up your street, guys. Go away, man. Go away. So this is where him tell you, but somehow them leave out that and take out one part. Yeah. Yes. Them take out that. When him talk that, so and remember, you know, me I tell you, I want to agree with you know. And they have the sperm whale, in grass sperm whale, one of them just show the kawaii with the two names. That share the character from the abyss. And then the rest follow. And they hear Muta name a call, that goddamn disgrace. See, the next thing I want to play for you, I have to play this too now. It's unlawful. And I'm a liar, and I'm telling you, so we're not going to commit the country to this. And then, you know what, just come out and say to you, say, no, I'm running. But, and then one ask my next question, he might tell a point blank. I say, And it's unprecedented. For them have this, and, you know, see? Yes. You see? Let me play this now. I want to listen to this. Where the same sperm whale put it up. And I say, I'm not going Damon is going to find a 2020 with this now. I'm going for Lisa, Anna. I'm going to listen to the car. And the big mama them put it up. Big mama them are germs, you know. Because them are run out with this and I try to look something. I tell you, them not good. Them for lose them license, they are bloggers. They are shit. Look here. Look what them out with. It no make no sense. Let me tell you something. I can't tell you if I'm right or so. There is no way. And nobody right now in the PNP couldn't challenge Mark and win. Number one. Nobody up here, so nobody not stupid again, you know. Nobody now in a pandora. He might be brightest on there, you know. There's a liar here. Him. You know, I thought them with them because stupid foolishness. Man with integrity and dignity and morals and them thing there. Say, nobody now go back way, you know, none. So, you know, who want to run up and down, go run up and down. You understand? Yeah. You see me I say? Who want to run up and down, and attack them foolishness. And by the way, when you don't make, do we advise us, take my advice, go and sit down. You did have 2020, the whole thing you lose. Nobody know you're not a losing street there. You go look, boy, your constituency, but I should just retire and go sit down, brother. Because garbage you do, you know. And run yourself, we know how long not attack. And on plan will not succeed. Maybe some apple and mango seed or some other seed, but it will not succeed. Will not be successful. I will not ask him. Tell them. All right. This way you see the JLP them put out. Me tell you about you, Damien. You see the kid them put out, you like feel water. You know, you have people that eat up on you, you know, better. Better, you go on until they go the worst. You know, come out, you know, condemn nothing at all, no kill them out and I push you up. It's like it's sweet, like you sit down and take note. But if you ever know some people are eat up on it, unbelievable. Get smart. Can't remember, you know. You couldn't talk about no leadership. You're good. You're good. It's good for your ambition, but you're good. Right now, some serious thing right now, yeah? All right. So let me just tell you that straight up. Right now, I know your time, brother. Let me play this too, and I did Lisa and Emma talk about, believe it or not. I want to listen to this good, but yes, still, the bloggers, them and the JP bloggers say him rush Mark Golding in a 2020. Remember when them have the race? Me did do it already and tell me say Lisa and I matter about say she can win Mark. Him say Mark couldn't win. But him a tell us Lisa and I am team up with Mark, and them want him team up with Mark of the bright mind. Who did attack you for listening good, you know? Hey, big mama, them I hear that, you know, them run with it. But when you listen it, them never really leave out Mark, you know? Yeah? Yes. And Lisa, and Emma said, no, Lisa did that win because she do this and that. But Mark beat her. And them I think about for build back the party at the time because the party did lose. Because the race before. Mark Gold didn't do that. A thief under them thief the election. And the PSOJ them. Lock off, when you look. And the first people ever go voting in the history of Jamaica will take you 5 minutes, 2 to 5 minutes, and it take you 4 hours in one line. 5 o'clock when you look them run your own, people are fainting a line. Andrew got thief him seat. Like our police are work with him to police get paid. Eh? You can't in a democratic country have your thief. When you look them put the machine in a 7-10 seat. Them all to run. Who run them call me and talk to me, you know? Because me is a man, me I tell you, remember me not do tabloid, you know? You know what is at the seat, them I tell you say, them are go back and them go back and them put the thing, them and do them thing. The same seat, you notice, the definitely 10 seat, me tell you, you notice at them? Eh? All right. Watch this. Can me the right side of them, you know? And them can't remember, them can't go from me, you know. I'm here the renegade. But me there everywhere. You can't hide from me. See, I am the win. See? Yeah, man. Hear this. Listen it good.
Nowadays, their mindset different. They don't want nothing.
Their minds are different.
Yeah, man.
So,
they have been tricked.
as I said to people, I've always given away money when I can.
You're the little mysterious boy.
Damien, why you putting me in this bind?
because my sister the party look like it I gonna get left behind, so I have to try to.
But Damien, Jesus Christ, you put me in a bed now. Because it's coming like I have to make one big move.
Man can't beat Lisa based on where the opinion of the country is and the party.
So this is when it around, him say based on the opinion and the party. He might give him thing. But when they put it, you see who put it, the same sperm whale put it up just now. So me have play it and dissect it for you, big dirty thinking sperm whale. Yeah, where your garden full up a seed but can't germinate. Go try, get the seed them germinate. And remember, it can't. So you and big mama in the same boat, you're a shit. Yes? All right. See how the sperm whale put it up. You see it? Yes. Continue, please. And you see when you put up about Mark Golding, Damien tape leak. This is never about Mark Golding. I give my opinion at the time. I want to, you know, we know the tabloid, and when you listen it back, you know, Lisa, them I said she couldn't carry the party or win nothing. She can beat Mark, but she can't build the party. And that them did I say. Listen.
Them think they want a young person who have some popularity.
Young person, listen.
And you're ready.
You're not ready. You're not ready because of 5-year time I may have something to improve. But my maximum 50 times further than Lisa maximum.
Them never ready. A 5-year time, I'm have improved but 3 maximum 50 times better than Lisa. You hear? Just want to listen. But them turn this to Mark fully. Which don't make no sense neither. This all labor right like turn things and spin things. Listen.
So what you thinking of? So you have to tell me, you know, because I'm on the ground for Mark already.
All right. Well, let me just look on where the party means. 140,000 PMP never come up. So the party needs somebody where going to inspire PMP people.
So just stick after the election. When Peter Phillips stepped down, 2020.
Every time I run, I get the most PMP ever get. East Rural, the most PMP ever get. Portland, the most PMP ever get. Nobody got the same after, nobody got the same before.
No.
There's no question if me inspire PNP people. Me run against the whole JLP. Them a fix road while we are run. Them a do all kind of things. Them a give a farmer car, everything. And me get more, 3,000 more. Everybody else run 1 year after with the same Peter Phillips and get 3,000 less. Some people are going to say, oh, it was a by-election. We never get the same in a St. Mary. We got 1,000 less when we run a by-election in a St. Mary. We never get the same in a Yala. Nowhere else.
True.
2, we need somebody who can walk 5 hours a day. Stand up in the town. Shake people's hands. Come up with a message and a vision so people can bind to. Now, I'm a thinker. Some of them not work, some of them not catch, but the man who make the plane, make sure they crash 100 times. But he must have a man who think about how to make a plane. I am the most committed to the ideology of the party. The most. And when people say Lisa popular, she has never gotten the cheer when we get when we come on PNP meeting. She has never gotten the adoration when we get when we in the regular people. Never. Lisa I get the cheer where Dayton Campbell get when he reach our PNP meeting. So how that popularity in a transition to anything else. I mean, Mark is the most ready for the next 2 years. But the election is not the next 2 years.
So you know what I'm saying? Mark are the most ready for the next 2 years. That's how you come out for your idea now. Because this is 2020, you know. But we say we not have the next 2 years, but Mark are the most ready for the next 2 years. And he said a big Mark. Tell me that this way they might use and casting. You can't use this casting. And this time they're talking, you know. But somehow the label right them use this and some Mark him rush. No. This was garbage. And Mr. Mark are ready for the next 2 years. That's 2022. Right? And Mark they do ready. I must the whole place. Mark, look this.
I'm a thinker. Some of them not work, some of them not catch, but the man who make the plane, make sure they crash 100 times. But he must have a man who think about how to make a plane. I am the most committed to the ideology of the party. The most. And when people say Lisa popular, she has never gotten the cheer when we get when we come on PNP meeting. She has never gotten the adoration when we get when we in the regular people. Never. Lisa I get the cheer where Dayton Campbell get when he reach our PNP. So how that popularity in a transition to anything else. I mean, Mark is the most ready for the next 2 years. But the election is not the next 2 years. And we can't change again.
Yeah.
But he must say, but no, in the next 2 years we can't change again. But him say Mark are the most ready for the next 2 years. So Mark have a bit of, well, Mark ready more than ready now. I don't know why Big Mama them are run out. And you see man, we talk yourself. Stop make Big Mama them press your button, you know. Because you make people eat up and you know, follow what me I tell you. You know for me talk. You remember some man, me not the tabloid. You dear man. And don't follow, and you, I'm doing that. If you just go sit on one side, you know. You go sit on one side. You start to agree already, not even 1 year. For no whole and you own this and do your thing there with your bag of foolishness. We there fear, you know, because we're not easy up, you know. All right, play.
That's the unfortunate reality we are facing. Nobody can from 2 year time come say, oh, we're ready now. So I say, no, but I never go from them long time there. The negatives that them have against me are the easiest to fix. They men chat too much. All right, never chat late. You can get a PR consultant and make them manage when we talk.
I can't stand for them.
But I simple matter, no.
I tell you, this pit there, man. This pit there.
Damon is a loose cannon, I write a speech. But when me talk, my speech and PMP are circulate. All them are talk about loose cannon, ray. Even when I am not being pushed to the forefront. Through the whole COVID, I was not a spokesperson, and I might be that them a mash up Jamaica.
No, man, we are mash up Jamaica them time the day, man, not you, man. We are mash up Jamaica, man. And we make country them run up and down and do all kind of things. We have to do, man, jerk it up.
True.
I have never been positioned by the PNP. I always the people them up here ball for me and I say, want to game man. So if you have an athlete who are trained every day, at least have 100 camera behind her. Me walk without no camera. Anything when we get our people take.
This is Lisa really did attack. Lisa. And I'm telling Mark. So Lisa as she run, so I'm saying that I enter the way. So I'm saying Lisa have 100 camera behind her. This you see when I've been listening to this, you know. But somehow the anything with oral not good enough, because you know oral yes. Hygiene and all kind of thing. Not yes. You know that's sperm wheel. Somehow the jail people put up this and say Mark him rush with this. Right? Continue.
And she train every day and she barely edge me out. Then when we start to train, what happens?
She barely edge him.
One of the things though, Damien, I'm kind of concerned at the place that the parties know. We're almost flat out.
So
And with the local coming and all of these things, we're almost anticipating another beating between the race. Are you?
You see?
Are you?
Local Mark take that too. Them fighting, them get beaten Mark search. You see? When so don't get beaten, them never have the faith.
Scared. Physically, mentally now to be drawn through these things with them say, boy, you come and then you still can't win and you have to go. Because of the same recurring decimal we're going to face again, you know.
Yes, but let me say one. Anybody will go have a lose local government. It's just where we are. You understand? When we gave them 14 love is when we give them 40-11.
Yes.
Right? So, you have to go and you have to say to yourself, all right, I thought that you should just make Philip set the next move there, but people never agree. You have to go out there and defend too. You say, all right, Westmoreland people might be angry enough, and we'll go over St. Catherine and see if Portmore can come through. So you go and you defend. People are going, for the next 3 years, any leader are going to take pay costing, you know.
Yes, that's true.
In fact, I'm not sure if we elect Jesus, I could have John the Baptist elect right now, you know.
See, them never have no faith, though. You see him say, the next 3 years, they might take Peter cussing. Peter Phillips cussing. It never happened to Mark. You see it. I bust one of them tape the next 3 years, him say.
Because by the time you done come through the fire, you don't see no promised land.
Yeah, no promise.
Mark
carry through the promised land, them have to thief it from him. Them spend money, them do everything, them have to thief the election. Thief it! Then, you will just say, all right, continue.
Do not believe at the party. May I tell you the truth?
Have you
my first thing was to wait 2 years and then...
Have you sat with Mark to see if we can work
no, me and Mark
together?
Me and Mark are going to meet. But you see, sometimes, all right, you have a race at times, so them call them med relay. One man won a 400, one man won 200, and then the next man won a 800. You see, if you put the 400 man from the 800, they definitely not going to make it enough. Mark is a very good 400-meter runner. Very capable, etc.
You understand, very capable. So why you make Big Mama them and you know come with it say no other man than the man? Him no. You hear him? This is 2020 before the election when them just are going to the race, you know. But that done no one said. You make Big Mama them a run out and put you up, you know, come out and say don't do this. When you look you're going in a tangent with him, brother, you can't get up and stand up to the power mark. Not even Andrew Honest. You know, say Andrew have the TV election. None of them can stand the power mark. Nobody no fool. We need diaspora in the garbage, you know. Tell me, I tell you this, you know. Continue.
But the people are of the opinion, so we need an Andrew. That is his only negative. Come here, 40 now, you know. Me don't allow Mark at 48, I'm still ready. But Mark, nah, I'm going to beat Lisa based on what the opinions are.
So if they believe Mark, nah, I'm going to beat Lisa, Mark beat Lisa, Mark build back the party. See? Yeah.
The people opinion is that we need somebody who can go up against Foley. That's their opinion.
And the internal numbers don't show that him can beat Lisa. The delegate numbers, because the popular opinion is the national. The delegate numbers.
Lisa run delegate already when you're out of burger, you know. And the fish coming, you know.
Lisa. Yeah, I'm saying Lisa run delegate and them out of burger. Shut the Burger King them. I must say Lisa really, them that talk about Lisa, because they never want to win anyway. But she said them that win and him out. Just hear what him say, yes, sir. So when the Labour them put out this, it was garbage. Them put out that say him go off for Mark Bowling, you know. Him say Mark at the one, but no, him get over himself. And we say, you stop make people eat up on you and stop make the bread use you. Because you're going to sink yourself. Continue.
Probably shot him.
No, that's
You understand?
So that means Mark should be able to beat Lisa.
The problem is that all of one PMP, I say, yo, we're not going with Mark. You understand? Because of that animosity in their mind. So, Mark unfortunately inherit Bunting enemy.
I'm not never going to say no. Him win. Hear this.
You understand? So, when you look for now, Nikhil is not a Lisa fan. Well, Nikhil, I say, yo, we're not going Mark. You understand what I mean? So, what are that with these two people is that the two sort of people them choose who them now go with, you know. Nobody not choose who them are go with, you know. It's who them now go with. But Lisa not more popular than me in the country. God alone can tell me that. Come and see.
See that necessarily, but them put up a video here. I say my mash up Mark. I really must say Mark couldn't win. Carry the vote. But Lisa not popular, so he did one going to the race and kind of want Lisa win. But no, he make big mama them down in head. And no, I want bag of arms house. Because him can't win Mark. Mark seal. Andrew can't win Mark. Andrew have a thief election. And he can't thief the next one. Me swear, Andrew cannot thief the next election. Him done. I remember the country now better neither. Continue.
Every day I walk with her. The people don't think they can beat. So they go to them and say to them, I'm not going to talk about it because, you see, that's why I mash at the party. We can leak out the party pool to satisfy me too. They ask the people, who do you think is the number one contender for leadership? That's not a reasonable question. It's who you want. Who you want to be the leader, not who is the number one contender. If she take the whole election and market herself and promote herself. And make her picture bigger than everybody's picture.
Yes, and keep herself in the media every day.
And keep herself in the media every day. And cut out the part where she talk and circulate it.
Yeah, man.
But when them say who have a PMP need, she was 15 and I was 13.
Okay, that's why I tell you, so sometimes the reports are very tailored.
Because of them organize it with them little strategy. And the part that will come out soon. Because I'm going to put it out, but we never think it right to leak out.
Let me stop this a bit. So, Muta, now here so you know like Mark. They know what, they know, when I declare against you, brother, you feel go, man. You're shit, man. That's why you get up and attack so much bomb. That's why you get up. What we going to deal with your case then, man? You're one of them. You're one of the piece of shit then. What we going to deal with your case, Muta, man? We don't like you neither, brother. We don't like you, no. We don't like you, man. I remember, you know, not too much to follow nobody. Nobody not follow you, you know. Nobody not follow you, man. You have to go away, man. You go lay some egg to, man. Go away, man. See, let me talk back to you. You hear? I'm going to play this. All right. You may call it when I'm done. I know, so you fuck with too. You could have an Andrew Onis, them who are mash up Jamaica. And you did that to fuck with too. Like Big Mama them. Can you believe that? Eh? Well, when I want to call the name again, promotion, you just go away, you know. Yes, play this.
People.
Yeah, because that's not your culture. It's only them all of a sudden every week.
I don't mind think that. We take a look at snapshot and say, to my friend them and say, yo, we in it. But we never think to call media and say, yo, Crawford is what PMP need. We never think that was right.
Yeah.
But the world changed from me and what is wrong is now right. That's what happened in the world. So,
boy, Damien, you send me back, you send me in bed, you send me to think,
Mark Lisa. If it comes down to it, you know, me that go to Mark and Lisa. Because
I'm saying if it comes to I haven't listened to him still. But this is where the JLP them run out with it and them just tweet again and I play it for them and show them say but them have put out this fuckery again. So them say you see where I'm edited there? Damien file where that mark? I can't the light on my face, you know. Damien Crawford leak voice note about Mark Money. This is not about no leak. This is about Lisa. This is how you think, big dirty thinking where. Hey, you me leak a file for you. Me not even leak it. See your fucking file and the people them for know your file. Take off your memo. It means a germs. See your dirty thinking memo there from 1 to 12. You just copy memo and send it again. See the piece of shit here. I pay that thing put out. See you're dirty thinking Queenie. Your big dirty thinking memo. Get away your piece of shit, yo. I pay me tell you, I pay that thing do, you know. And that Andrew have this nastiness one there do, you know. You understand? Yeah. Me know you know why you Damien. That me tell Damien, can you hear this? When Big Mama them a put you up, you come out and tell them and them stop what happened to you. Go away, man. But when you look, you sit down there. Like you cannot run and win, man. Nobody now run for you. You see? Hey, me have some brethren, you see. Them loaded. And them are telling us every resources. You gotta exile yourself. Take it from me. Take it from me. Nobody now run put in you know, because you see, you have some man there certain we're not playing non-tal. Them not play. No guy, when a guy call your name and you see them I run up and down. When a Big Mama draws Davis and them, you tell them to stop calling their ass name. You tell you come up with everybody know me have this. You cannot beat Mark. No resources, nobody now gonna follow you. They might take it for your labor right. Because remember, you know, you're not gonna factor the party not gonna factor, you know. But you're gonna turn an old car. You are the one doing Vaz. I remember we not trust not name Vaz. We not trust no Vaz. Just the name alone we not trust. You understand? We don't trust Vaz. Continue.
I am seeing Lisa. At least me and Mark agree on 3 things out of 10. That's why I'm not going with Bunting. Because me and Bunting agree on 0 things out of 100. But me and Mark agree on more things than me and Bunting. But if people now go to our next Peter Phillips, they're not going to try that style. That's the benefit of me have. You see, if I did push a lose, they would have want a Mark.
Yeah, the push a lose. So I must say, it's a man lose, so I want a woman. In the wrong. And I say you're wrong when you make them a push the same way. And them want to look if someone build back this fast, but they couldn't build.
Yeah. But if you choose a Peter lose, they want a Porsche.
Yeah, they want a Porsche, so they want a Lisa.
Yeah.
In the wrong. See? Mark of the man.
I saw people see it. You understand? After I put the big tall boy to go run, he lose. Give me a short one, yeah?
Yeah. Do what you do, Damien, and whatever you're doing, do it early because people are going
want
to
to come out
table.
Thursday, no, but you don't want to come out without finding a route to victory. It's the same thing. I never thought it was right to be calling people just when we lose. As some man, I think.
Oh, so really, he put up this Mark can beat Lisa, so he did want to come out. Because Lisa, and she knows she's not popular, that's him I say, you know. Mark win. But beat her.
How them are going to survive? When them are get that income? Come for call doing Vaz, they never expect to lose and say, yeah, come with me. When the man I try to figure out how his mortgage are kind of done putting pot on the fire with him empty salary. I never thought it was right. But some people start call from the 6th of September. And then go meet up with PJ them and say, make the election be quick because them have advantage of long time campaigning.
Yeah. It's rough.
PJ them are colluded them, you know.
Yeah, man.
See? And just come on and tell me positions. But listen, being willing to lose, you know, but they're not willing to give her the party. If she win it, you know.
So you have to sign about Mark this door. Because you know you have to speak truth to power. This is about the labor item sow a seed. But that's a correct 2 things when them put out. This year him says him not get no party. If she win it, but him not get no party. Him say Mark couldn't win. So Lisa, and him the Motor Burger. Yeah. And Lisa, them as a favorite and the more favorite. So this is about Lisa. It wasn't about Mark Gordon. Him saying brother work with Mark. You just go and listen. Saying, but different from this, Mark Rise, you know I show your head now. I make Big Mama you talk, when me have ambition, you will not beat Mark. And you get ate up on. Guy doing bad, you forgot sit down. Yeah? Hear this.
No, they should not be able to say, if we do run, them would have give me. But I mean, make it mash up. And then I forgot make it mash up. Lisa can't keep her friend, you know.
Lisa.
Yeah.
She ran a counselor against CR counselor.
Boy, we're in a bind because as I said to Pat, Damien coming to the race now, it's going to split the vote, and already I know where the Damien loyalists are.
But them not no more film loyalists, them got me have no more loyalists right now. People are dealing with reality right now. No loyal this and that and that. Them loyal to the party Manley Heights and them a look for a Manley Junior in a Mark Golden here. Me don't talk. Continue.
And it's going to be a rough one. Would I rather see a Mark team up and come up with a plan
Yeah.
how to take the party through these stages. But if you're going, it is going to be serious consideration after go make.
Yeah, Lisa them did really want to get rid of this. And some more Big Mama them take this and spin it and say Mark him go after you, so which was a lie. Him say Mark couldn't win. Because if it was a woman lose, no them that want a man. Him say Mark already in 2 years. Right? So I just saw it there. Yeah. You understand? Yeah, man.
Here's the problem with the team. I would have to go put my career again, like I'm going to put it on the line to fill it. Just go out there, go out there to Mark and fight him like a me run.
Please, I want to defeat.
I'm going to fight him like a me run. Why not run?
If I fight him like I'm a run, why not run? Can I go put him career and go fight? Because Lisa can't beat Mark. So I want to beat Lisa. Yeah, so I build it up for me also.
All I have, that's what I have. I don't have money to give or nothing. Only have my name and whatever that name brings with it.
Well, as I said to Pat, I say if Damien goes with a Mark and then build out the strategy, build back the party, Mark know that right after him have to make the way for Damien.
Yeah, man, can go together to the country because like them say, not stable. Then Mark is the leader of the opposition till the game stability.
So
you say, I'm a leader for the opposition. So why, if you know this in 2020, and you say Mark support for, why you make them a push you and you are going like you're a clown? You tell them stop calling him and stop pushing when Big Mama them ask about you, tell about you, and you cannot beat Mark. And if you do this enough, because remember, you don't have no love to get over in the diaspora, believe me, youth. And don't they say, remember, say, me no just start, remember, me and one of them with the pandits where just start, remember, me have a lot of influence on the ground. Me, yes. We're not supposed to know that by now. See? So you can't put no yet up on yourself, man. You understand? You don't do that. You don't do it. See? But Big Mama them are run you and tell about next year you have a challenge. And we look do you involved about them said for no, he must be running no year about no, he reach on 6-9, I know. The last time everything loose from him, it's flat. From doing him to go sit down. Leave politics and go away, man. Yeah? Continue.
That's why I want you and Mark to have a one-on-one. No, you and Mark and nobody else. Just go.
No, man, me and him are going to meet, man.
Yeah, man, just go sit in with Mark because I said to Pat, Damien is going to be the upsetter in the race. I have watched every campaign with Damien, and no matter where Damien come from, back Miglar side.
At 2020 when you talk about upset, there is no upset of Mark win. But anyway, they did have their own opinion when they attack. And them still release this and when you look Labour right run with it.
He's an upsetter.
So really Lisa him did that talk about yes, so.
No matter where it's at.
Yes. And at the end of the day, because we are really at rock bottom. We're not there. No way.
And can you imagine no Mark take it from up bottom and bring it back that them have to thief the election from him. Andrew come out and spread him start solidarity, then give a chicken, then give a everything, then give a taxpayer money. No money short. He might live from car people. Do them go around and tell one bag of lie and one bag of thing. We spend the most money. This is bullshit. Money do have no value nowadays. Them are garbage. Garbage bin. They are shit. And you, dear man, to know better than this. See there? Up to this time, they can't spin. He never, and about Mark, he said Mark couldn't win. Mark win 2 years. But at least I want to win. He want Mark and say Mark to be leader party. So you know this. And you know what him are the bright one who run the thing. Don't position yourself, you will never get that support, brother. You're in your career. Stop me, come out and tell Big Mama them stop calling your ass name. Yeah? Do we advise where you are pushed up to, you know, for run for nothing, you know. You just go in the back, you know, you fuck it up already, you know. You have it and them good. Take the whole 10 thing gone. The bedroom we down there now get 6 out of the 10. And you come boy regional what? Where your position go? Go away, man. You know, it's like, for you come and you try to build back the thing on hurricane today. But you want to run and penetrate regional 6. You and the woman, see the woman, the owner was pleasing apart. She accused you this so. You the this so. When you look, you take her off her boat. So I say, you want to angle this. If you angle, she say, you know. The rest, you know, PMP can lose them. Because the least good thing you get rid of them. And them are go independent. PMP can afford you better. No, it's wrong. If you're now man that we name Chang, I wish man name move like this. You can't make him have more regional 6 where them have around 6. And then him in a control. You're mad? Maybe you lose everything. The guy must go him to go sit down. Yeah. Yeah. JLP, no, him can't, let me tell you, Dwayne Vance can't mess up PMP, you know. Because number one, they're not going to win regional 6 neither. Regional 6, no. Region 6. Now win. And when them flip up like this, not even a year, no, July, September, them swear in. And them run up and down like him, I had this chicken. It can't work like this. Yeah? You're out of politics your time. And you just come in back right away. You are learned and you want, you feel just go sit down. Bill. Yeah? Bill back. When you look, you want original 6, but when me look, me see the one with the woman in her neck with cheer. Them carry thing down the way, look at him present and you got complain. When you look at a man have to say you and him a fight. Police have a charge. When you look at, you don't want them kind of people that run us no one. I see what stand now integrity we are talking about, yeah? We are talking about straight integrity, you know, garbage. When the labor, can labor them a boots them, you know. And them they realize, all right, them are right off themselves. Dear man, you should know better. You cannot. None of them can stand up against Mark. It will not work. Be swift and fast, you know. And nobody, because when I turn out cars, you know, when I really get ate up and I don't know what I do. So I better, you know, yes. Because them can't trust them. Because when I don't read man, they say, want to do foolishness, you know. People be like, for trust, nobody with the foolishness. Condemn Big Mama. You sit down and I watch. Big Mama them can't help you, you know. Remember, you know, Big Mama had come out and tell Andrew I'm going to win 56 seats. Big Mama them flop. Andrew have to thief the election. Even central seat, you know. That PMP win that too, you know. The next morning, the man them go and say them count. And them find vote in an envelope. And nobody said no. By the way, nobody no vote in an envelope, brother. So you couldn't say you find vote in an envelope. Because nobody not supposed to vote in an envelope. None. You know, they are US. But them find vote in an envelope and then put them in the box. And then Williams win. You kidding me? Eh? Kidding me? You do advise. You turn yourself in a PMP number 1 enemy, you know. I'm Damian. You sharply erode yourself to turn PMP enemy too, you know. But you have to just go love up, run a Hanjo car and nobody no business, you know. Yeah? Because they cannot behave like rogue, them cannot be the people are moving up. Them thief McGregor, man. You can't find nothing in no envelope. When you look, Andrew give the guy glass pole, where partner call him green. When you look, him already, him get, where him get reward. And that's why the kid comes saying because them thief the election. Zane? Yes. Yeah.
In the heart and the minds of people because they're getting turned off. So we're at rock bottom. So we really need the best. We need the best shot at this now.
Connie.
Yes, sir.
Guess who called me? Guess who called me?
Oliver.
Angela Broadberg.
Oh.
It's all right, man. I say when we finish start, we talk to the caller.
Listen.
When we finish start, we talk to the caller.
I cannot claim that I'm the best pot right now. But it don't compare clay to pot. Because clay can make 100 pot. A pot is a pot. The maximum that they can reach don't compare to the maximum when they can reach. The only thing is if I'm willing to subject myself to what is necessary. And me used to say, the fakeness and the this is shoes win an election.
Clap.
I observed that. I'm in me run against the lady with never 2 cents of this. And no matter what you tell the people, I just excitement and rum them a deal. That's it. So I have to either decide to me not in a this or me in it.
Yeah.
Me can't offer only when me want offer if me in it.
No, because the people them nowadays, their mindset different. They don't want.
So, then they're right. Why want to put up this and say this leak about Mark Golding? He must have Mark up to 2 years and he might work with Mark at least I really want to get out. So why want to say about Mark? Because me, Mr. Man, when I listen to the executive, but this is our labor right now. Them take Mark word and when you look at Moota, them are run with it and Mark never say he must support Andrew with 10,000 deported. Me I tell you, so me have it on my phone somewhere there, so with the guy, three-story elephant, 3-story hippopotamus, the guy with name Marlon Wartag, Marlon, him put it out, the one of them are run with that. Or Mark said them just splice off, for them to splice off. Yeah? Them coming like fly, and them easy to get swat, Because remember, Dwayne, I know nothing. And like him can't join the party, I didn't have for him. Damien can't join the party neither, People stuck right now. You feel well Andrew own it and him garbage. And them they look about him about Region 6. You have Region 6 and it's not out for you. Go away. You couldn't move it. You understand? We can't continue with this.
You used to say, the fakeness and the this shoes win an election.
Clap.
I observed that. I'm in me run against the lady with never 2 cents of this. And no matter what you tell the people, I just excitement and rum them a deal. That's it. So I have to either decide to me not in a this or me in it.
Yeah.
Me can't offer only when me want offer if me in it.
No, because the people them nowadays, their mindset different. They don't want nothing.
Their minds are different.
Yeah, man.
So,
they have been tricked.
As I said to people, I've always given away money when they campaign to other people. Because they shouldn't bear the negatives of my actions. If I campaign for myself, I make my own decision, because I lose. If I campaign for a party, I have to now start to say what is the best. But it's 4 times, not just when we believe and when we think.
Pumbaa, I that, If you have Pumbaa, don't if you have a no movement there, if me a taxi man and I keep on me yard, you threaten me with no movement there. How that work? Thomas, how that work? Samuel, if the taxi man I tell the people them to don't come on the road, stay yard, or you threaten somebody with no movement there. Can we say a little thing come up with him and say, but him not have that and him never have that and this. If you say no movements, that means you stay your yard. Which police can come tell you to run your car? Which police? You know, say Pumbaa have no sense. Eh? It name no movements that me and I come out of your place. Eh? But, hey, I be a garbage and talking, man. Them just get up and just start bullshit. Continue.
Yeah. Well, Pat,
But
you have a lot of work to do, and you were always adamant that make no decision yet. You don't have to tell me what is your decision because I know wherever Damien go, you follow.
Want to listen to this killing? This way, them I run within and I said, Damien, and the tape blue coat per Mark. No, Mark, they just are going this, I go for the race. The election just run, but Peter Phillips same as step down. Mark put him out in the race. Because them say Mark going to the race, Lisa in the race. And him just say Mark can't win, and I say Lisa not popular like him. So Lisa like him, I say him about Lisa food. No. Say Mark can't win, say Mark already 2 years because Mark brilliant. But at 2 years, I already bought Mark going there, Mark win. And now go that Mark mash up local election and win the election. Mark win both election and thief the general, you know. Thief it. Front away. Who did not even real MP? Then spend money to till and them still them buy a vote. Nobody get locked up, them do everything. We know people gonna get, hey, we know who I get. Can't remember any other side of them, you know. So I know them are green and attack, you know. Man, I say, right, I want to buy this, I pay this, them I do this. And them do it. Them do it. So we know what them going with them things, the election. Continue.
Damien has now disrupted my ball field because my players, I know I'm not asking. I know if Damien goes in, he's going to take away some of my key ballers. So the only thing I can do, I can give Damien my blessing that at the end of the day, whatever it is, Damien, it has to be a factor. So I want Damien to go sit down with Comrade Mark Golding, work out a thing, and if it not work, then the next best. But one way or another.
So then people definitely never in at Lisa. But somehow, that I look up, I want where the garden, where team garden full of seed, but it can't germinate. A piece of shit here. A lab a big mouth, nasty looking. When I want to see it in real life, a big nasty mouth looking piece that me don't know who, because this could come from my mother. It put out this, no soup on the name. That piece of nasty shit. I said this about Mark Golding. Yeah? But we play the thing that I make it right to, you know. Continue.
One way or the other, Damien is a main ingredient into the rebuilding of our party. And he does have the masses, the young voices, and them ears.
Now works again. Mark Golding control the whole aspect. Continue.
And they listen to him. They understand how he communicates. Comrade Mark is bright, and I know he has the best interest of the party. And
yeah, them know about Mark Gold. Them know him at the brains, you know. The paper man. And that's you want somebody where for them figure it matter, you want to clean back the place and with some, you know, I need somebody to look up to. Can everybody look up to, you know, impossible, you know. Remember me and the man I will, and everybody look up to for true. Some people are dark shit. You look down there, look up on some pastor down there, and you look them a pedophile and things. Hey, me's a different man, you know. I may speak my mind, you know. Me no ramp, you know. So everybody can look up on us. More see somebody who are road man. Andrew and the road man, you know. Andrew are garbage, you know. Andrew and the whole of them are garbage. They're not supposed to run the country. Eh? You want to put a road model, man. And this is about no party why me attack. Yeah? That's speak truth to power. Where people like Pum Valls, I say my minister, but dirty thinking life. Queen E, you know, they're moving from this side, you know, athlete, foot, crab. Yeah? And you just can't name them name Dora. And then you run the economy. You crazy? Play this.
And he is a worker. But we also need to strike all balance. And some things we're going to build out with Comrade Mark. So if we can build out some things with Comrade Mark, we can build out some things with Damien. We just need the big team. I mean, I beg you, Damien. May I beg you. Just come on board, sit down with Mark, sit down with two other person, PJ, whoever, come up with a plan, and just say we storm it and take it and fix back PMP because we can't continue the way we continue.
Well, Mark, come build it back with the help of us. Can we stand further, you know? And done them to clean that local media down there because them are shit. Them are repeater. With the help of us. In the diaspora. When I'm sitting on my chair that when I'm going in a new chair, I'm going to all my ankle on my chair. I'm going in and a long time I want to buy enough. But the amount of sit on the right, you see that. You see me, eh? I'm going to buy all a new chair now. As a queen, boy, I was sitting and I do the work. Yeah, remember when we just interview Mark Wallen, you know, after I'm turned the, yeah, it did it. Yeah, after I'm turned the leader. Yeah, me I tell you, them take me head and put one thing and I know say if you want put me now, when me start, me not done, you know. Me a long distance, you know. When me start, me not done. And you can't, if you feel say, hey, me can't style on it, you know. Me can't, in anything, go dream about anything and me style in it. Anything you want to dream about. Me just all right, you know, as a human activist, human rights activist. But nobody feel you can't style me around and do all kind of things. Then me can't style all kind of way. I'm go, man. Saying, yeah, you talk about, man. Say, yeah, man, yeah, say, man. Just think about it and think something can't do it. You're a joker. You're a joker. Saying, well, hold them accountable, yeah? So Mark holding them know from day one, say him. Him. Hey, the work I'm doing, you know, as a justice minister, yeah? Yeah, man, old boy, bless up. As a justice minister, what him do? I know garbage truck no do not like him, you know. Nothing. Mark Woolley make enough of them can't fly now and them get them record expunged with a little with a ganja spliff and do all kind. Enough of them could them that record. Nobody name not give them visa. Thank God. And do enough more things and let them go, you know, him. Them they release more than 100 and things. Now everything, you know, they're going to start draw back them and remind the people them, you know. Remember a real liar this, you know. And no play and no play brain, you know, around here, you know. Yes. Andrew one is them and not, man. Them a garbage, man. Play.
We're going to be a forgotten party if we don't win the next election.
Well, a girl called me yesterday and said me they are painting me. She said, that's still a keep. I remember.
It's some my cat from. Him said that PMP meet them say that I just saw my cat from and cat up. Then they take me and go put one thing I run with it, man. And after this, them who are furry mouth and furry teeth and move out of the way coming around put people in. Especially germs. I do not care. I in a real life and I like you can't face me and give me a chat. Impossible too. Yeah. Remember me smile and do things, you know. Them are shit. You see? Me not even ask them. I mean not give them no chance because remember me think different out of the box, you know. You can't read my movements, you know. Yes. All right, play.
I was very, very embarrassed.
Yes.
Can you imagine?
PMP brand mashup. I will have to
No.
fix it back.
And Damian, me tell Kanye a while ago say, Damian brand coming like PMP brand coming like Kangala.
Yeah. They're not antique that, man. So you see it now. So I'm a G. So you have to thank God now. And you run up and down and be a lie.
Remember last time there were people there. If you have a Kangala, you have a cat.
Someone only a talk about remember when. You remember when time we have them bad Kangala?
Yeah, man, them bad Kangala.
Pat, Damien can do it in a Pat. Damien can do it. And as I said to Pat, what is going to happen now? People are going to deceive the leadership and tell them, say them are going to vote for who. Them are tell them to vote for. And a lot of them are going to hide and go vote for Damien.
I can be election.
You don't have to, Damien would have to go steal more.
So when I talk about the race with Mark and Lisa and Damien said that are going to the race. They man, they man, some against man, them not get, I'm going to think man might get the way and vote. But them know say, as straight expel, because the body not going to follow. And big mama them can't vote. So remember, Damien Liberal can't vote, you know. So that's the problem. And that's why I look at it as a big disrespect, so you have to get expelled. Yeah, I mean, we not joke with them, you know. If Andrew can look and care about Mama Cow, we're criminal. And get a position. We have to get rid of these people. Jamaica will never better. It's a criminal organization around Jamaica. And that people if you look for more than what doing about him and look position. Not even a year, you know. In the every time when you look, them lose the whole 10. You can't put back that name, man. Unless your arms out say you're idiot. You can't put it name, man. Him shouldn't even, hey, him to go sit down. Yeah? Continue.
For them, they will naturally hide and vote for it. So, if we have two of the best right now, Mark, Damien, one we are.
In a 2020 year, who them say the best? Mark and Damien. So Damien to come work with Mark as a Mark of the man. So they, even them know say Mark of the man from long time. But Damien does say, Lisa popular. Can't remember Mark never hear about Mark like that. So she say, Lisa popular, so she can beat Mark. She can beat Mark when she. So I said, Damien go work with Mark and do what. But Big Mama them somehow get him and go like him and eat that and them and say, no, you make them run up and put up your picture and do things that you see. Nobody better. I mean, I try, listen. I mean, I try hold back the forces where I rise against you right now, you know, because you have people yet up on you already, you know. Yes. When they really like you, tell you this. Now, remember Big Mama, them are shit. Them, they are labor right. So if I liberate you want for they can for it and destroy yourself. You to do it and people yet up on you right now completely, you know. Because you move them the right and everybody watch you move. Tell me I tell you this. All right, play.
The two of them can find a way to work this. Because I don't think Mark is unreasonable and I don't think Damon is unreasonable and I don't think for either of both of them it's about
the two of them have the party interest at heart and Jamaica interest at heart. So.
That is what.
So them said two of them. So although you hear them lady attack, you notice them have Mark on a different level. I say him have the brain, you know, him have that. Mark have this. So Damon work, but them don't want Lisa Anna. This wasn't about Mark Golding. Them that say Lisa Anna have the popularity to go win. Say more win. So you understand? So, but JLP take this and put it on to Damien at the time. And then push this to help na Damien head. Damien does say more of Lisa, what have you and she can't with him. Yeah. Yeah. You understand? Hey, listen, me know why you come on here, Hector Brown. Me know why you come on here with the liberates if you're not talking about what have you. People want to play the place now. You have ulterior, why you come and write for me thing? For your right pan that, you know, says a piece of shit. Why you never say you did right when Blue schooling? And maybe you know me I ban you. Remember ban you before me this show. Remember ban you. You're not PMP man. You're garbage. You're not a PMP, you're garbage. Come off, move. You think you can't come tell me about PMP? Eh? You can't tell me about no PMP, you're garbage. No PMP will have sense. No put up this. And brother, you're garbage. When Blue schooling get up and say, pick out and Joe own this, them could have run off, you know, when they must step down. You see them run off? Mark Golden come and win. Why you don't want to interrupt this when you have a country figure bill? Damien can't win Mark, you know. Mark build back the party. So Damien have no winner win Mark. Me never want to ask. But why you don't interrupt a party when you have the time to go hold the government accountable? When you talk about bullshit. Bullshit. If the man them does steal for election, so you are one of them without you a motive. You think when you write for my thing, I say you're PMP. You're right and alone tell me you're not. You're like a head. You have to talk with your man the heights, you talk with sense. You think me are going at something to go in and embarrass myself and then draw down the party bill of the party. Me can't win. What you do? Go in there, go do what? Uncle body you serve a labor right and do fuckery. So when you write, look while me reading a you long time. So when you talk about democratics, that is bullshit. And by the way, let me say something to you. And you see them people here, well, let me teach you something. Let me show you someone a dumb skull and do have no sense. If you are go fit, you're in there. And if you're MP, and you look for your thing, do one of them are MP. And you have a leader. And you go for the leader. When you go for the leader, what you do? You get the person run you the government. You farm government. Fucking ass. You farm the government? No. And the criminal government you want to get out. So your MP already. Study for one lamp and where you have one lamp and serve the people them right. That when the next election landslide. So what you want to do? Oh, make a fight. Make some people no vote. Make some people vex. Who come on and never fight. Make we get to the mark holding. When no people are say, oh, me not voted mark no day. That means you have ulterior motive. Because if you leave from there, so you're MP already, you know. And you say, oh, but more this after who I work with you. Because me not say I'm born nobody for you. Who I work with you. That means you destroy the fucking party. So the party you put up front or you put your fucking interest. When you just sell it, you're not PMP, man. You can not PMP, nothing, sir, you know. You're not PMP, no. You have some people flip-flop and call themselves PMP, but them very down, you know, them not PMP. Anyone where you see before, no, like something, I see them flip go around there, so, watch them. Yeah? It's a man get a blessing. Remember, I mean, them I deal with, you know. You can't put no professor not in front of me. Blessing. If we have 28 a week, what are we a member of parliament, you know? We did have 14. Why you gonna interrupt? Why you don't want to interrupt that? And so, okay. When you go at the top, what you do? You get a preferred treatment, what you get? What you do? You don't want to split something now. Cause animosity against everybody. Meanwhile, the country and mash up and a wreck. Remember, you're not turn the government, you know. You're not spend the money, you're not doing nothing. You're sit down in the same seat and chat. It make any sense? Yeah? But it's a PMP I sell out, them are PMP, them are shit. Them are shit, man. Prendy. They're not PMP, Prendy. Them are shit. Because your PMP, you know, sit down and so don't send that. Brother, if me and the one away, look, you know, if me I want to sit down in a one plane, and me I go foreign, where you think? The plane I got to take off, you know, we're off of the ground. Where you think? I got to fight for the fucking front seat. If the plane I crash, the whole way are dead, you know. That don't make no sense. Eh? That don't make no sense. You understand? Hey, Sunday. I'm glad I see you, you know, because I see you run a thing and I see them out for put. So I don't know which man that Sunday. Them a take a police. Remember you up where you up what? A Trinity video there? You up in a St. Thomas. And you go against Shoeshine. And you come from there. And I say a policeman a pose up now. I have him pump out, yes, sir. Where am I go? Me tell you, say, this arms house, where am I go? You born and go in your place, eh? And watch, man. You born and go in your place. Let me show you a picture if you know this guy. See that valley division you're there? All right. Let me ask you something, Sandy. You know this guy? Let me put up a guy here. Ah, this a garbage again, you know. This a garbage. Because there is no runoff. We burn him the other day, we burn him again. This don't make no sense to me. Who took up this guy? Let me look for him, Sandy. Let me look for him. Let me ask you something, Sandy. You're right there, so. Yeah? So everybody know you. Everybody know you and we know where you are doing. Right? Me have a picture more ask about. Let me see, Sandy. More ask a picture about a picture. I look on this. Lonesome. Me have a picture with you, Sandy. With your thing in a June. June gone. But me say our next guy now in your place. So me want to know if it's a runoff or who take where him a go. Because that's not supposed to be in a hey, the garbage, you know, remember we know you, you know. We don't know this piece of shit, you know. Yeah? All right. So anybody who have a mind, you know, you have some people that try to undermine, you know. Some people, boy, it's not working, you know. It's not working. I'm going to find it and show you, ask if you know this guy. Yeah, all right. See the guy, yeah? So this is your thing. We'll keep with some minutes, with some member of parliament around there. So this is your thing, Sandy. Let me show you now. But the guy and Alan, I must say Alan Bamboo. So this is your thing we keep the other day, right? This. Let me see if I can get some nice thing on this. This is your thing keep the other day. Right? Solid. I'm going to want who with you right there, so. Everybody come support you. This is from Sunday, June the 28th. Now, me just start July. All right, let me show you something now. Who this now and where him come from? Because him and no labor right, because them have the labor right one there. I can't spell cat. I am the mayor up there. Sure. All right. But me see him in a your place. Who him? What am I go with this about him name Alan? Alan Ma. Remember me not trust not near Morgan neither, you know. Who him? No, but where him I go? Where him I go? Where him I go? Cause this say your thing, this is what them are doing, you know. Who could have hey, oh nobody not heading and betting this a piece of shit here, you know. Cause we are them out straight to, you know. Nobody not have the time for that. Susha and Bailey could have scrape over you, you know. Where you man James team up. You come from there, so. Where them I go with a load of shit here? Where it a go? I straight burn him for this. Oh, the PNP nobody come to him. Him independent, must be independent. Because let me see this. Let me see something here. All in for Alan. Remember we don't like no Morgan in a bug life for Morgan and the other man is a piece of shit. So you know we don't like no Morgan, you know. Yeah. This is come back and red. This is a piece of shit. No, come red. It has see you up there, so. And you come from him. You know him? You know this? I must Alan Bamboo this. Yeah? I must Alan Bamboo this. Eh? Yeah. But you know him? Yeah, man. A James and Shine you run against. Yeah? So, oh, him, where him I go? Where this I go? Where for burn him out? This is no time for joke. Where, hey, you know, so I call up there and find out who. Because where him I go? Me say was a policeman up there. Then, you know, people are yet upon him already, you know. Because I might have to do some things already. He will not win. You know what this? Somebody are sneaking this for the PNP to win that seat. Because him couldn't be no come nothing at all. He must have come dark, but not come red. He is a piece of shit. You never buck him. So why am I do that? Where him I do up there? Where him, them I put a poster with him both. Eh? Where him I go? Strong breast, brighter future. Morgan for what kind of people? Me not trust no Morgan. Henry Morgan, Warthog, not fish headless. No fish head bug life. None of the Morgan them we not trust. See like how we not trust no valves. Yeah? So where him I go? We not trust him. This is a garbage. Nobody know him. Him to just go away from now. Him to go away from now. And as I tell you before, comrades, when you know say I want him, we not have enough. Andrew destroy the place. Your MP already, I want to accounts already. You're not supposed to go you want pushing at this and stir up this. Figure please labor right. Because me soon accuse some of them have taken money and taken bread from them, right? You know. Yes. Because nobody can so stupid. Eh? If you go and you are run for something, where you run for something where you make difference, because you're in the house and you're chatting, you're MP, you get a seat, you get safe seat like Damien get safe seat for Mark Golden. That one the down that you get him seat. Somebody else could have seat. No, you hear big mama them, big dirty thinking mama them. Yeah. No man, Mr. Vera done him, you know. So you know have even wait for him because we soon find out what him do up there, you know. Because we soon put him to go away, go lay some egg too, you know. Him to go away, man. You could have up there and build up there and come from up there and when you look. At the same Cedar Valley, look here. Cedar Valley. That's why I ask if you know him look there. Eh? Cedar Valley, see there? And you have your thing up there, where am I go? In my garbage. And nobody at all about see that them when them see the still them for run him, you know. Them for run him. Yeah? Him have JLP, him have labor mentality. They don't have no manners, you know. Yeah? They know nothing about them. Nothing. See? Nothing. You can't see Mark Golden, hey, one of my brethren. All right, hear this. Let me say I can't get my brethren. Hold on there. Look here. And them man are heavy, you know. When me say heavy in the US, them man are heavy. When me say heavy. Let me say I can't get him. Me hear some people in my play. All right, so me get him, yeah. Yo, brother.
What?
Well, me there, me say I want to get you. And me just want you declare where you are declare. Because me just declare what we are declare up here, you know. With Damien and with the other one there, so with Mark Golden. Just no I tell the people them what you are saying. Because I just tell them so be every people around here and remember, Damien, you know what done your career, don't follow Big Mama. Because anything, yes, brother.
There's a time and a place for everything.
Yes.
In my heart, the stormy seed. We need somebody that will come in to power with integrity, with clean hands. Mark Golden is that person, in my opinion.
100.
My humble opinion.
Mine's too.
Until Mark Golden become the Prime Minister of Jamaica. We, first of all, we the diaspora will not support anybody who go up against Mark Golden. It's not going to happen.
I tell them already. I tell them, but them think a joke. And them are serious resources behind it too. You understand? And them are going to get alienated. See?
First of all, going to hurt the party. It's not the time to do something like that.
That's it.
And I don't think, I like Damien, you know, I don't have anything against Damien or whoever. I personally was not a fan of Walls down in Westmoreland. Me personally.
In figure square too. Yes.
Yes, and a lot of people in politics for their own egos and their own enrichment and whatever. There's few people that come into politics that is there purely to serve the people. Those people are very hard to find. They don't come in there to try and line them pockets. If they just look at it as something that they should do. Mark come from a background of service to the nation.
Yes.
Okay? So what we want to say, this man is the person we think has clean hands and will come into politics to try and bring some semblance of decency back to government. True. After Andrew owners.
True.
And we're not going to lose this chance.
No, sir.
To have somebody like Mark Golden represent the country. And that is just my opinion. I don't know.
But it's spread all over, and brother. The amount of call. You see, you call me today, and you get mad. Everybody call me the same thing, and I say, ooh. And then Big Mama put out, you know what, with Damien too. We talked to him last year. When Big Mama them put out them garbage, him no come out and say, only stop, put me out and stop. Him sit down and think him a calculate. I'll leave a writer do his show, no pay people not back here, brother. You will have one or two to come on, but me I tell you the real man there. Remember where they put the ground to, you know, Damien? You gotta alienate yourself. Me not even ask.
Eh? That should have been put to bed by the person, by Damien. It should
Every time them call him name, him come out and put something and say, when you stop calling up my name, man, I tell him about my one. Him not do that. Him sit down and think something a bill. And a labor right a comment on that, you know. And no PMP, you know, labor right about him to mash up his career. Yes.
When they are using him as a distraction to get away from the fact that the economy is in the toilet.
Thank you. Thank you.
So if they can show this card in the PMP camp, they can have that and have them talking heads like Cliff Hughes and all them people that talk nonsense. When the real story is that the economy is in the toilet.
Of course.
That is the real story. And that's what we should be focusing on and talking about challenge for leadership. There's no leadership challenge, and if anybody at this time challenge Mark Golding, then we're going to wreck them career.
It done. Simple. We tell them already, you know, what's everything from them, you know, all sink and everything. Any one of them, support. We no business. See, you can't have something up there and them come up with them foolishness. Yeah? You understand? No. See, all them need to do. Big mama them are calling him, run them way. Stop calling up my name. This is armed house. Go away. Yeah.
Everybody want to be the king, you know.
Yes. But yeah, this brother.
When Bruce Golding run, he went to kill himself all time life to get it, and when he get it, the boat choking.
It choking. And I'm not going to do when Bruce, you don't say Bruce, when Bruce leave, nobody but the Andrew. Bruce say, give Andrew, and them say, all right, we with Andrew. Andrew come mash up the place. See? Mark work and earn in position. And like we're sinking and we lose something, you know. Then teach the election, you still have 100% from where you get. You still have the whole of the councillor then. Do we not deal with nothing right? Him have a councillor down there when she talking about that. Him just take her off a board. No, him want to run for region 6. That means if a councillor run them out, him have to destroy the council down there because they never listen to him. Remember 2020 him lose every council, you know. Where am I go about him want to run to region 6? Them for run him away.
Them ego, man.
Happy at that, them ego. Brother, if me and you did not, so we run, you know, you have a Mark Golding and win at the 28th. And me can tell you, say, my aim is Andrew for go on because them thief the election. Yeah, and who for go to prison and we straighten out the economy. Right? Me no business if me want the front bench or the middle or the back at me a MP. And people are here my voice and me a work. Because when I try to mash up a party, and like you're trying the government, you know. No. You like you just stay and want to get Andrew more chance. And that big mama them I run to, you know. Remember, let me tell you something. And them not believe this. Damien cannot split the party. Nobody, them say Damien not have them power, they split no party. And let me tell you this. In a them time as social media, they know. So the local media now back them, and when them have people like we are hold them accountable, you know it go. You hear Queenie about Bushwater about say are the most evilest thing ever make by a man. Social media. Because we are whap him. We hold him accountable. Eh? You need coverage. Yes. Yes, brother.
You see, one of the things I enjoy, the little things that you can get out of Jamaica nowadays when you enjoy, when you see it, was when the nurse was holding Andrew accountable. I mean, it just made my day because him go there with the intention to spin everything, you know, and the woman just take him down, you know. And I know him is a little vindictive person, so I hope that lady don't suffer any consequence because we know how Andrew holds his role. He's very vindictive when you challenge him. Yeah, you understand? So,
yes.
But back to the topic, Wade.
Yes.
This is not the time, and I agree with you 100%. Damien should have nipped it in the bud when it come out. Say, listen, there is no such thing. So apparently, he maybe I put out him feel as them, but what
I feel as him I do.
That
I mean, I tell him I'm a flop.
He's not going to get any support from the diaspora. Let
tell him.
Crawford. It was the people in the diaspora that turned the tide for the PMP that
of course
get the seats that they get.
Of
So
course.
don't you forget that, boss. And we can use that same power against you.
And that me I'm boy I'm doing my turn a PMP enemy, you know. And that we are trying to tell him like doing advance now. Because when you go against something, him just for not even 1 year. And him a hack up. You know them coming like some ulcer foot. A hack up, not remember them just swearing in a September, don't it? No, July, and not even 1 year, you know, just couple months. I remember if you take out when you have the hurricane never gone good yet. So I don't have inconsistency never clear up yet. Do we advance? He might hack up like him ulcer foot. What happened to these guys?
There's so much things to be done, especially as I said down west.
Yes.
And for these guys to get distracted about them, and them like a power trip. At this point in the game, it's just stupid and it's just egotistical.
Of course.
You understand? And we know the people in Jamaica suffering now.
Yeah,
I'll
of
tell you a
course.
story. I give you a story with. This morning I went to college. I have a tenant here in Georgia, and they haven't paid our rent in like 2 months. And I finally go over there to find out what's going on. No man, I live in the dark. No water, no light, no gas. And because if you collect the money, I may not have to pay for your utility. She's a human being, and I'm going to put
Boy, may I tell you, God bless you, brother.
People are suffer.
Yes.
Everywhere, and if people are suffer, so in the United States, I know people are suffer hard in Jamaica. You understand me? I said,
yes,
so no, it's not the time. No, it's not the time. We don't want nonsense because what Damien might have popularity, but what we want is somebody with gravitas. We want somebody with conviction and clean hands to run the party. That's what we want. We're not interested in anybody who can just up on stage and rhyme. You understand? That is fine. And but what we want is somebody to lead the country out of the darkness that Andrew Holness has dragged it into.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
Jamaica is in a dark place. If Andrew Holness have undermined all of the institutions of government, from putting his wife into the speakership. If you look over there, then have vipers over there, pure thief and criminals.
I'll be a criminal, brother.
Okay? And Jamaica sit down and tolerate these criminals running the country. I am ashamed that Andrew Holness is the Prime Minister of Jamaica. Ashamed every time I see him. You think
I ashamed? I never want to talk about myself and my whole family. I want bag of people. No, ashamed to man.
It's shameful when you travel to the rest of the Caribbean and you see how the government in the Caribbean operate. And then when you look at that crook, that thief, that swindler, that enricher, and you say the best we can come up with is Andrew Holness. It's a disgrace, man. It's a disgrace. I'm ashamed to say I'm a Jamaican when I see them people they represent the country. Just disgusted.
It hurt me too, man. It hurt me bad, man. But when I see the man with the teeth, and then the PSOJ align themselves that them lock off. At the first step up, you know, Chris, the line them lock off and put 7 machines, them win back the 7 machines because they could have flipped things. And people around them tell me about what they are going to do, you know. And then
we know that the election was fairly.
Yes.
We know all kind of chicanery happen.
Yes.
And then apart from them spending money and bribing people and doing whatever them have to do. Yes. And by the way, I blame the PMP that they never moved the guy from the election office that Andrew Holness have there for so long. They should have really go to court and challenge that guy. But anyway, that is behind us. What we want to tell the people is that we must stand firm as people in the diaspora. Yes. And so we want somebody who is not corrupt to run the country. And I think Mark Golden is that person. And we should support Mark Golden as leader of the opposition. And it's that time for people like what his name? It's not time. And he need to put it to bed. If him not put it to bed, then we know it's behind it.
Yeah. But this, as I said before, no, but him now go, yes, the popularity. When a man can take up a thing where the thing flat and build it, I get 100%, no kill them things. And remember, 4 away from winning. A matter of fact, even the central seat him win to, you know, I hear them the next morning. The man them come the next morning and say, okay, we'll find some vote in an envelope. Brother, me never know say what vote and put vote in an envelope. You can't find a vote in an envelope and count it. The vote have to go in the box. And a USB there. Yes, brother.
We know that if it was a fair election, the PNP would have won the election. We don't have no doubt about that.
Yeah, man, landslide.
We know Darrell Vaz, the bagman for the PNP, for the JLP with him dirty money.
Yes.
And all of the little things that them do for show the election them way.
Yes.
But the Jamaican people paying a price for it. Because
right now,
a corrupt government cannot free the people, as Mark Golden said. And this JLP government is corrupt to the core in a boss.
Criminal government.
There is not a redeeming quality about them. When I see them in the parliament, boss, I just shake my head. I say, boss, Jamaica is really a clown show, for real.
Yes.
We tolerate such corruption around them as people.
Yes. I can tell you something, you know. What Andrew do, you know. Andrew, him come out. You see like a woman have shut him down? Him come out and tell lie. Me say, Christopher Tufton carry his son go watch football in Miami. And you know it grieves me because so much people still live under blue tent, brother. And have nothing. I mean, know him travel with taxpayers money me not ask. And when you go to the stadium, you have to look on you're there far from even the screen. So if you want the closer to that, I better me have a 82 in my living room there, so 82-inch, a big screen that. Me watch it there, so. I'm watch it in my next, I have a next room there, so living room there, so like 2. Yeah, I better me watch it from that upstairs. Me have 65 up there, yes.
Me get free tickets for the World Cup right down in the front line. Me no bother with it. Me just give to people who want to go. Me not interested in them things, to be honest with you.
Me never watch it.
Me not frightened for them things.
Yes. But brother, I'm carrying son. I mean, I say, all right, you say for me, me a government. Me no want to make them move there now because people don't even have food, brother. Them can't carry them pick me gun nowhere. So them never have money when they pick the sick for carry go a doctor. And you must know them all right that you can't go watch a World Cup when people are dying from hunger in a Jamaica. It's sinful, brother.
Them only have contempt for the people, you know. The poor people, that's why I say when Desmond Mackenzie get pepper free, me never feel sorry for him. Because Desmond Mackenzie and people like that will tell the police to brutalize the people.
And do it.
So when the police brutalize them, what you want me to do? Feel sorry for them? I'm not going to feel sorry for them. I'm going like have pity for them. I have no pity for them.
It's bad.
Yeah, see?
It's bad, man.
That's how me look on it.
Right now, them have shortfall in the tax so them collect. Remember enough people now work, you know. But Andrew, come up. You know, they all right. So starting, it shows you 700,000 people. Them say underemployment because they're not looking job, which I like. I remember the people that have them family and everything. We talk to people every day. You have foundation where you deal with people down there every day. You have to send money down there, right? Them people that not look job, brother. Eh? This is how Andrew lie. I know starting lie. Them full employed 3.8%, but over 30% of the workforce not working. 30%. That don't make no sense.
Well, when them have a saying, you know, you can't fool the people some of the time, but you can't fool the people all the time. And one of the things we know, you can't get wrong numbers eventually.
And it's there. It's there.
Yeah.
It's right there. If you have over 700,000 people not working, they're not looking at a job. So the one about 50,000 not looking at a job. So 3%, so we're fully. So all them eat food. Them have to hustle for survive, you know. None of them are picking for go to school and everything. Them in a working age. None of them have them family are hustle and people are sending some foreign and them hustle. And you know about account them. Yeah? Without
people sending money to Jamaica, $3.5 billion. All the other numbers we hear to talk about is irrelevant. The only number that is relevant is the $3.5 billion. Because without that money, the Jamaican economy would completely collapse.
Yeah, but you're right, you know.
That is free money into the economy. It don't cost them nothing to generate that money. it is free money.
Yes.
Okay? So
Yes.
when they hear them talk nonsense, listen, man, they can fool who they want to fool.
Yeah.
But facts is facts.
True.
You understand?
True.
So them have them look a plantation or tell them or them hire people and pay them slave wages. Them people, them job, they cannot make you retire in a no farm comfort.
True.
You understand?
True.
So me don't want to hear nothing from them, man. Me don't want, as a matter of fact, me don't want to hear about another hotel. Because all hotels do enrich the people in my village. And most of the money never even touch the shores of Jamaica.
Never touch it, brother.
Okay? Go, do not farming and them thing there.
All right. Me don't talk.
You're food secure. You have food security. That's what you need to do as a people. If you can't feed yourself, or at least 50% feed yourself, what the hell you eat as a government?
Man, the man them wicked, man. And everything gone up on the people, you know. And all them say we spend more this, we spend more that. We know, sir, a garbage. Yeah.
Well, you know one of the things, Wayne, you get a black man a use car and him think you're rich, you know.
Me, you know. A matter of fact, hey, you know, me laugh because when you look on the richest set of man them, brother, the man them wear slippers, put on a jeans, put on some simple clothes, and them a make the money. Look on the guy there with the one with where name the richest guy over there? Chrysler guy. The Chrysler guy there. Yeah? He might the richest man in the world. It's a move. But you see the people, our people, when they keep, yeah, when they keep one little show, me see them all be themselves, don't say that them send the money they go give some family member a show think on themselves. It doesn't make no sense.
Well, you know, we as black people, we're economically ignorant.
True.
And we consume everything from every other nation. And we make very little to sell back to people. And when we get a chance to make wealth, instead of we understand how wealth is made, we show off. We think so we are drive a Benz, we arrive. A Benz is just
a car. It's just a brand.
It's an asset. It's a liability. Because a liability is anything that is going down in value when you put in money.
Thank you.
You understand?
And you see, but brother, whether me have a Benz or whether me have a any other car, it a car me when me I go and come back. So when I buy a car, I can't afford it. I make me buy a car where we out and then I take me so much money for insurance, especially Jamaica. It doesn't make no sense.
You see, how I approach life in a way. Yes. My job is to make sure my kids are better off than me.
Thank you.
Money.
Real dad.
Listen, the only reason I like having money, you know, is not to accumulate and buy things, you know. I like having money because it buy my freedom so I can do the things I want to do and not the things I have to do.
Yes.
That is the difference between, I mean, see, when you have a country like Jamaica and people, when you hear them, you talk like this, they think you're big grudge there. But when you go to Jamaica, the people drive cars, you know them can't afford these cars to upkeep and all of these things.
Yeah,
and they think that they've got the bank or borrow the money to buy the car, which is making them poorer at the end of the day.
Yes.
You understand? And them things that them arrive, and so people confused when they go to Jamaica and say, but why we carry them on the road? We're making ourselves poorer by importing in all of these unnecessary things that we don't really need, and we're not exporting anything.
No.
What are we exporting?
No, we're importing. Yes. By the way, Chris, the amount of thing the bank take back, the amount of car that right now, you can't believe it. If the bank sees that a car now, people can't pay for it.
Yeah, because
right now. Yeah, brother.
Yeah, I say, Wayne, you can't go to the bank or borrow the money to open a little business. But they will lend you the money to buy a car that go down in value. Now think about the logic of that. You can go as a civil servant. I mean, because people need vehicles. I don't knock that. But I say, think about the trap what them set up for you. Yes. Why would they willing to give you money to buy a vehicle and not the money to put down on a house?
You open a business where you can pay them back. Them know why you're independent, you know, brother. I draw them a guy, you know.
It's a trap. It's a trap.
Yeah,
it's a trap.
Because if you get the money and you, all right, say like them not lend you much million, you could have used it, go open a wholesale. In a space at that time, you could have paid them back and buy a vehicle cash. You could have paid for your house. In a space at that time, just work it. A year or two, you're good.
Exactly.
And you grow your business. But them don't want to do that. Them rather than your money for buy a car because you have to go and pay, and them can seize the car and sell it back for your money. So them not have nothing to lose, you know.
Let me tell you something.
You lose, yes.
Jamaicans, and I'm a Jamaican, but let me tell you something. Them is some of the most delusional people I ever come across.
True.
No, seriously. Because when you talk about wealth and understanding money, when I tell you it's a clueless set of people there, but if you hear them talk, you think that them as the richest people on the planet, and they are dunce as fat when they come to anything understand and to do with money.
True.
Don't understand nothing. And them not willing to listen. So people, that's why people like Andrew Owens can turn them into fools and tell them about the economy growing when the economy obviously not growing.
No, it contract. Yes, contracted. Cause even that part, you know, them collect 24 billion less for the quarter, you know, better. For the projected, with them come with them budget, you know, so you know them have to have supplementary budget. So them have to spend less. The debt with them owe to, you know, you have some people get some service and them have to pay less.
Right.
So now people now get their money now because the government will collect that money. And then we tell them already, brother, because you have a hurricane and now people now work. So then when them come with a 1.4 trillion budget and then run them out. And I said, go, them, you know, it's a projected thing and them have to collect it through the taxes and everything. You know, the money shot. That's for sure that the government broke. It broke. Can't pay them bills. Yes.
Yeah, because the thing is this way. They are borrowing money, right? And they're taxing the people. That's the source of the revenue. Because we're not earning any money. We're not earning any money from, and as I say, if you take out the $3.5 billion that we send home as the diaspora people.
Yes.
If you take out that $3.5 billion, what is tourism actually putting into the economy? After you back out all of the expense that the hotel people, they don't even.
We put in more than what the tourism put in, you know.
Right. All you have coming from tourism at the end of the day is a quarter what it generates. A quarter of that money may be paid in Jamaica. The only significant money coming into Jamaica is what the diaspora people themselves, the people in the diaspora send home. So think about that. We don't export nothing. But I think the last quarter, $9 million worth of produce them said them ship out. 9 million. That's a disgrace. You understand?
Yes.
And so if you're not exporting to earn, and all you're doing is borrowing money and collecting tax, and you ticket to show up the shortfall, and I raid NHT fund, and I do all of these little sleight of hands move. So if you say you run the country, it's nonsense. It's going to cave in on you. It's going to collapse in on you eventually.
The man now run up, man. The economy contracted and you know it shrink. And then them go back and borrow money where great grandparents never I forgot pay back. And all kind of things. So, you know, when them come up with them garbage, we done with them in a better. Me play some music, me play some soul tune. I remember next week Friday I'm a show, so you know Friday I come on my show. I remember Monday I'm very strong, you know. Sunday I'm marky one, you know, marky G, you know. Sunday I'm marky G very strong. Today I was Wednesday.
We are stand with marky G. So that's what we
That's over there. I know it's Monday and mine and Friday. So later my brother. Oh,
all right, cool.
Yeah man. You know, man, so hey. See the thing that I want to get on the ticket and well, Daniel, the one of the man, the one we are par. When I drop some tune, there are worries. I feel like I'm gonna play some tune when I do. So you know, my way alone some going on there. So when I do not name politics on this, I do my music and as a musical professor. But also somebody said them know me from Fort. My banana grow at Fort, man. Who said that? Glendon. My banana grow at Fort, man. I'm going to see me at Fort. I'm a place, man. Yes. So I'm a place that, you know, yes. So you might have to come shoot some music video up there and I'm a place. Them a born and grow, so, you know, yes. Whole place, I'm a place. East Kingston, wise man from the east. So big up our born and grow at all time, you know? Yes. All right. And that just shows some man, so I know we are born neither, you know. You know, yeah, I know we are born neither, because when you tell some man about Ford, they must say, yeah, back Ford. No care who them drop front of or move them away. No time for the idle, no time for play, you know. All right. Yeah, man. So, sis, I call you know, so everybody I drop them ticket now because we have got a little bit of time left. You see? I'm going to play this before I run. Easy. Say 20th I'm not strong, you know. But 24th, I'm melting pattern. But you know on the Friday, we have to keep the thing on the Friday, so you know that go already. So me have to prepare. Why don't you just keep her busy? Yeah, man. Stop going like you want right Africa. We make labor right stop run with you. I them a right pan things, not real manly, it's not right pan nothing. Yeah? And there is no way to go. Because I not say, hey, me a MP. What me I run up and down for? When we in the house already and we have one thing for deal with, Andrew on this, and in criminal enterprise. Muma cover criminal, she get convicted. You know? In a data pair, you have pedophile, you have druggists within the government. Pedophile, courtists, within peer soldier, within the police force. See, when I see them pull on, see, take a beer, court them to the thief and everything. I know joke, them know themselves. When you hear about $12 billion coming, them like criminal government, the peer soldier, because them are criminal too. Enough of them. You have innocent one in the bottom, enough of them who are criminal and them are bringing the jobs. Get a youth now 12 billion, and 9 billion, 80 million US. How much billion? Come on now. And for them thing. So them like criminal government, we want to clean up that so we say market. You understand? We don't talk later. I'm out. I'm going to play some tune. We know some down on my TikTok. That's a year. I'm going to put it up on your sub. If I use the phone and take up that and carry straight to my TikTok, so I want to play some tune. Some nice tune. So when I know it go already, later, I'm out. Bless.
We in lump sum, we a beat it till the hammer burn. We now make them get in and them and again. None of them boy, we none of them. We in lump sum, we a beat it till the hammer burn. We now make them get in and them and again. None of them boy, we none of them. We alone some rise up the bomber dude.
I'm not up, not a Judas, them a backstabber. I'm got my wife, and this straight beauty and glamour. No guy can walk to near me with no dagger. Me have the heart of Mandela, but the mind of a Zama in the mold. Like a bull man, we send us the jammer. Lyrically inclined, be a metaphor, so no listen to lyrics line to line. Become a lyrical fighter, put up in the rhythm, they want some more hole in a hater. Lyrically inclined.